Hello, tattoo fans. It's Jack at Skin Kitchen Tattoo in Des Moines, Iowa, answering questions that you guys have about tattooing. So the first one I'm taking is, what is the most difficult place to tattoo? And I am assuming, and why, I think was part of it. And I'm assuming they're asking from the artist, my side of things, like for me, what is the most difficult spot? And that depends a lot on the client. There's really not, there isn't a hard spot if the client is, sitting still and can get comfortable in some very uncomfortable spots sometimes. But overall, I'd say rib cage or down around the spare tire area or the muffin top area would probably be one of the tougher spots. One is that's kind of, your core. So any movement that happens kind of starts in your core, So it's you have to be extra still a lot of times, and then plus your breathing. The in and out just of your breathing can, kind of mess you up as you're trying to do a straight line. Can throw you off a bit. So, but the main reason it's kind of a pain in the butt is it stretches a lot. That skin is prone to, getting bigger, getting smaller throughout your life, depending on, your love life and how fat you get because of said love life. But that's a different video. So anyway, there's just nothing, it's just hard to get a good stretch. So when you're pulling a line with a tattoo machine, you've got to get the skin just right and the pressure just right and your machine running just right and kind of line all that up to pull a nice long consistent line. So it's harder to do that when the skin just never really stops stretching, and there's just it's harder to get a good angle on what you're trying to do in those areas. I think chest kind of falls into that area too, depending on I'm right-handed, so if you're getting your right pec done, it's a lot easier. It lines up. When I have you in the chair, I'll have you here, and it's a comfortable spot. But if it's on your left side and I'm right-handed, well, now your head, is kind of getting in the way of things, and how do I, get in there? So it's just kind of a matter of angles, getting two human bodies, in very close proximity to each other, having one of those people staying very still where the other one, tries to draw on them with a permanent implement. So, yeah, but anywhere can be kind of a pain in the butt if the customer just won't sit still, just won't relax, kind of get into the zone and just allow themselves to get tattooed. That really makes a big difference. Even the attitude of the person, being relaxed really helps just the overall experience and the overall space to kind of stay relaxed. So I have my station full of a bunch of things to distract and all that stuff to keep your mind busy somewhere else and do what I can, but just sit still. And I'll tattoo the flabbiest area you got. Anyway, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some perspective. So on, how to take it easy on your poor tattoo artist, I'm gonna need 5 minutes in the cry closet. Anyway, you crazy kids, keep the questions coming. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you need any expansion on said question, let us know in the comments and we'll hit you back. All right, until next time. We'll see you next time. It's a lot of times.